Hello everyone. Here we will see the explanation of small scale reflections on a great house written by A.K. Ramanujan. If you did not subscribe my channel, please subscribe for more videos like this. Let's get started. A.K. Ramanujan, born on 16th March 1929 in Mysore. He is a poet, scholar, professor, philologist, folklorist, translator, and playwright. Educated in Malimallappa School, Mysore. Graduated from Maharaja College of Mysore. Received PhD in linguistics from Indian University. Worked as lecturer of English in Quailin and Baroda. Joined University of Chicago in 1962. Published works on both classical and modern variants in Kannada and English. In 1976 received Padma Shri Award. Awarded Sahitya Akademi Award posthumously in 1999. Died on 13 July 1993. It is the details of A.K. Ramanujan, poet of Small Scale Reflections on a Great House. Small Scale Reflections on a Great House by A.K. Ramanujan speaks about history through an image rich narrative about a family home. The poem begins with the speaker telling the reader that everything that comes into his house always stays, or if it leaves, it eventually comes back again. As soon becomes clear, the speaker really does mean everything. Some of the many small scale things on his list are cows, prostitutes, songs, wives and soldiers, books, photographs, and cloth. Some of the most important things that come into the house and stay there are beliefs. In one example, the speaker describes how the women are made to follow traditional gender roles, and in another, how a neighbor brought a dish of sweets for a god's wedding anniversary. Towards the end of the poem, the examples take a darker turn. The speaker starts to talk about the war and the men in the family who have gone off to fight. One man went as far as the Sahara but came back gnawed by desert foxes. This seems like quite a depressing thing to have happen. But the second man the speaker mentions come back body alone. He died while fighting and had a complicated route back to the house. Despite the distance, he did come home, and this is the main theme of the poem that nothing is meaningless in a family. All its important history belong to the home and can't be separated from future generation. In the first lines of Small Scale Reflections on a Great House, the speaker begins by describing a house. This house is special because everything comes into it and nothing goes out. The speaker means this physically, emotionally, and mentally. He describes how things come into the house every day and lost themselves among other things. The things pile up on top of other things, all of which came into the house at varying times. In these lines, time and accumulation appear to be important to the speaker. Whatever phenomena is occurring inside the house, it has been going on for a long time. So far, it seems as though the speaker is interested in talking about history, especially family, genealogical history, and how it is built up over generations. In the next set of lines of small scale reflection on a great house, the speaker goes into detail about some of the things which end up inside the house. The first are wandering cows. All of a sudden, they are at the house and it is unclear where they came from. The speaker described how from within the house, girls would look out on the street and observe the female cows being impregnated by the males. It is interesting how the speaker exposes these animals by emphasizing the broad daylight of the situation. This speaks to something untowered. The poem speaks about ancestral house and it signifies the great Indian culture. If you like my explanation, please subscribe my channel. Also comment in the comment box. Don't forget to like the channel. Thank you, one and all.